Hello, this is Ian Austin, and this is Friday Night Shudder. It's Sunday morning, 16th September at 8:37, and I am sat in bed. And what better time to watch and live stream? Live stream. I say live stream. I'll be recapping this, and it'll be my exact reactions as I'm watching. So it's live for me, but for you guys, it won't be live. It'll go up Tuesday, I think. The plan was originally to do Revenge, but I can't find that on Amazon or the UK app for Shudder on Amazon Prime even. So I'm sure I'll do that at some point as soon as I can, but at the moment I can't. But today I'm going to do Lucio Fulci's City of the Living Dead. And I'm going to do that because my first episode that was so loved, and most viewers by far so far, was Zombie Flesh Eaters, so I figure Lucio Fulci is a good omen. So I'm going to be doing City of the Living Dead. I've seen this once before and I thought it was very strange. But the idea of horror maestro Lucio Fulci throwing open the gates of hell, unleashing plague of zombies in a notorious shock and gore masterpiece, that's something to be inspired by surely. Sorry, it's very early in the morning. I'm just come around. But I won't get started because I've got to record the VHS Fire episode later on too. Ain't life grand. So anyway, here we go. I'm pressing play now, and I strongly suggest that you press play now too and enjoy the experience. I'm watching this on my iPad, by the way. So this is a Daniel Thin Medusa distribution. I can catch the rest of that. Oh, that's very loud. Got headphones on so I can actually hear fucking dialogue this week. So it's very bleak titles. The music's quite good. It's quite atmospheric. Lucio Fulci's very good at music. You have to give him that. He's good at soundtracks. So we start with a exterior shot of a creepy house, and this is lit with a lot of fog. And so you need your air rating one. And we're in graveyard, and already you can see he's got really good vibe. Lucio Fulci's great atmosphere. You can't say he's not. He's really good at it. He's got fog. He's got the creepy music. He's got the distorted background and the plain graveyards. Great playing tombstones even. I mean, the tension it creates. It's just palpable. You know, like the color scheme, everything. He's so good at that. He's so good. Like at this part, you see a man in the background just slowly come into focus. So wearing black, and this seems to be a loose homage to George Romero's start of Night of the Living Dead, which was set in a graveyard / cemetery. Less fog there, and a close up of the guy's eyes, and you're never sure if the actors in the movie are petrified for real or just acting it. Anyway, this guy's a priest in Dunwich. I should add, I've vaguely seen the movie before, but I don't remember what happened, so you're going to get my live reactions of it. So it's fascinating. And we cut to graveyard with the text, the soul that pines for eternity shall outrun death, you dwell of the twilight void come Dunwich. It's a lot of fucking text on this tombstone. If you're vandalising it, that's a pointless text on tombstones. What the fuck does that mean, and why would you be that specific? I'm guessing it's an example of him translating from Italian to English. It doesn't come across quite the way he intended, but... Oh, is this a witch cult? Oh, I love witch cults. Like my favourite part of Halloween, the favourite entry of the entire series, except for the first one, which is quite clearly the best, is Halloween 6. And that awesome witch cult, like the Nazi cult. You throw a Nazi cult into a horror movie and it's getting at least 3 stars from me. That's just science. Oh, this looks like that dopey woman from Zombie Flesh Eaters. Is it the same actress? It is. Oh man, she gets more work. Oh, I'm happy because she seems to be Lucio Fulci's Robert De Niro. Imagine this terrible actress is your version of Robert De Niro. And this witch cult is clearly speaking some ancient language, and then thrown back. Rope falls down from a tree but does nothing. And then cut close up, and priest is pulling it round his neck. And wait, what the fuck does this have to do with zombies? And then he dies. He left her, dies, and the woman screams. Like, why would you scream? Clearly, the way Lucio Fulci was phrasing, was visualizing and visually compositing that scene, you witches were making this guy do that. That's the way it was structured and edited. So why are you screaming? I shouldn't ask. I don't. I love Lucio Fulci's movies. I think they're great. But I shouldn't ask why he does what he does, because there's no rhyme or logic to it, is there? He just does things to do. He's the cinematic version of the Joker. He just does things because he wants to do them. And now zombies rising from the ground. And you have to give Lucio Fulci credit. This woman's screaming about dead. She's screaming tile drop. These poor witches are screaming title. Zombie City of Living Dead. Oh my god, she screams again and falls off her chair. Mary, well, she is quite contrary to this group of witch Nazis. She's having a epileptic fit, it looks like some kind on the floor, and she makes sure to bite part of her dress so her teeth don't smash each other a bits, I guess. That's quite clever of her. And that graveyard with the text on it, the tombstone text on it, has changed because it looks like it's got a mini clover leaf on top of it now. It didn't have it before. Oh, Mary's dead. Shit. Thank you for telling us, man. I don't know your name. Well, I mean, maybe if you established a character would give a shit, but I don't know who she is, and she seems like a witch, and I think she caused the man commit suicide, so why the fuck would I be sorry, why'd I be sorry that she's dead? Like, I don't care, like, you know, state your characters, Lucio, come on. Give you praise, but you have to... No reflection on movie. I was at the London Podcast Festival last night. So the Attitude Era podcast, like, fucking amazing, guys. If you like wrestling and you like funny podcasters, you have to listen to this Attitude Era podcast. Now we get the this level of cop work is right slap bang down to Zombie Flesh Eaters mode, where the cops ask the criminals questions like, you expect me to believe this? Like, no, you either believe it or you don't. You don't ask the criminal whether it's valid or not. Like, oh shit, the head witch just called this cop a comic book version, but I don't remember in cops like this from comic books. I mean, maybe, I suppose this guy tying him some flesh eaters, this must be the Lucio Fulci universe version of Jim Gordon. It's not a paradox. Sorry, they try and put across the woman dying because of a book written 4,000 years ago was paradox. One, that's not paradox, Lucio. You know that's not paradox. And two, I just like, plenty of people die because of books written thousands of years ago. That's the entire reason why we have so much war, because people fight tooth and nail over books written thousands of years ago. Like, there's the fire. Farting fire, I suppose, is the best description for it. Just coming up and down, up and down, up and down. Not anymore, but with Senko, while I was doing my rant about religion. But the idea of farting fire it's not threatening. Like, Lucio is a very strange director. Love him, but he's very strange. And I'm not even sure what they're investigating. This woman clearly did die of fright, which is an actual thing. So, like, what the fuck? Wait, no, the fire didn't come out the floor. It was just above the floor, went up a bit, went down, farted, went up, went down, farted again. Like, state your fucking thing, mate. Jesus. Are these two having two different conversations? He's not refusing truth. He wants to find out what happened. And why are you looking at the camera? Don't tell us. Tell him. Tell the cop. Oh, Jesus, that close-up. Cool music's back at least. This guy, oh, holy shit, this guy looks fucking pissed. This guy looks like Zombie Ray. Like, it's got weird dimensions. And he keeps looking back and forth, but the sound we're hearing is not a sound in frame. It's added to the soundtrack. So what are you reacting to? Come on, mate. State of your acting. So this guy looks like a cross between Peter Green, the guy from Mask and Usual Suspects, and Chris Eccleston creeps into a creepy house, creepily, and he's walking and walking and walking. He's got blood on his shirt, so I'm guessing he's some sort of criminal. I guess you could say he looks like a Adrian Edmondson from like the Young Ones days. And he finds a blow-up doll. What? And he throws the blow-up doll on the floor and it blows up. And it's actually a sex doll. And he threw it on the floor and it just inflated. And now he's laughing and walking at it. And what the fuck am I watching? What am I doing with my life at 8:24, at 8:30, whatever the time is, on a Sunday, watching a grown man, an actor, caress a sex doll? And then look nervously at floor where there's a dead baby's corpse. What in the fuck is going on? Seriously, how? So many questions. One, how did that doll inflate when he threw it on the floor? Two, how did he not smell that creepy dead baby? Three, what does that have to do with anything? Four, why was there blood on his shirt? Five, where was he going? Why was he there? Why was the doll? What is going on? Oh my god, no, not enough newspaper reporter with an alliterative name. This is so comic book. Oh my god, what is going on? What is this? Incidentally, a bit of screen capping knowledge. This cop right here is called, in writing terms, it's called a gatekeeper. He denies you 3 times, and then when you finally get round him, you succeed. So it's a really great little screenwriting term. It's something I learned in my writing. And notice also this guy looks exactly like Wesley from Zombie Flesh Eaters. And he's a reporter too. It's like Lucio has one thing he do, which is reporters. He doesn't do them weird, but he does do them. Okay, we get it. It's Junie's Lounge. Come on, get on with it. You've only got an hour and 20 minutes left. That great dialogue about a woman named Cindy Laurel, and then glass smashes, and they all look at each other very strangely. Oh shit, it's on. Those are the action movie close-ups. But they're not doing anything, they're just staring at glass, like, exchange eye contact. They look very intense. Oh shit, one of them stands up, the other one stands up. Oh man, we're going to get a fight now, we're going to get a big action sequence, a big first act action sequence. No, they're just staring at glass. Yeah, lads, it's broken, the glass is broken, we get it. I'm going to find out why. what? Why would you be all so concerned and then not try and figure out why it's broken? There is no evidence that that was caused by witches or evil or magic or demonic forces. It just splintered. Maybe it splintered from the other side. I get that this is a supernatural movie. I understand it's a horror movie. I get it. I completely get it. But that wall breaking down, slightly stranger. But don't stare at it like an idiot. Maybe try and figure out what happened. The two guys rung up Junie's bar. Junie looks at the wall and just shakes his head like, motherfucker. Well, if it's a brand new building in construction, maybe you should potentially look into what in the ever-loving fuck could cause that. Jesus Christ, mate. There's a cat. Oh, it looks so happy. Cats don't give shit. Cat will happily be in your movie if you just pet it. Wait, what? When this woman was 8, she wanted to marry her father and she's rationalising it. He was a drunk, apparently. And he left. What? You're not a very good psychiatrist, are you, mate? My drunken father, who I wanted to marry, left me and my mother. I was very sad. Tell me, what does that make you feel? And then just the session's interrupted. Like, this is not a very good psychiatrist. I'm just going to say it. I don't think you know if he was upset. None of these people can act. They all look very confused. I think that's why Lucio got rid of that terrible one from his Rob De Niro. He got rid of her straight away because she could not act to save her life. She can scream, I can give her that, but that's about it. And I think the worst part is the psychiatrist is still charging for this session. And also, what is that picture? What is going on in the background? There's a picture of white background on one frame with a picture of a dog on it. Then there's a map. Then there's a demonic entity reaching for the heavens. Then there's another map. And then there's just an image with like a child's signature. Yeah, that's what you say someone who's in therapy session. Take it easy. What? And then continue therapy session like nothing happened. He's clearly charging you for that. And he's going to keep you there for another 40 minutes. Like, what an arsehole. Oh, Sandra. Oh, shit. The cat bites Sandra. Scratches Sandra, rather, because she squeezed it by the neck. And I'm like, I don't disagree with cat there. Like, if you're going to freak out and see demonic entities and parallel dimensions and shit like that and witchcraft, well, I think her trying to choke cat death frightened it, having freak out. Stupid woman. Stupid people, even. And now I have to meet another new character who's looking at Playboy in a park with his friend who's eating sandwich who looks just like the priest, discussing porno flicks. They stood above an open grave with a skeleton in it, a decomposed body that's just now rendered inert in a skeleton form. I'm sorry, who in the name of God and all that is holy would sit above a grave reading a pornographic magazine while his friend eats a hamburger and talks about the last time he saw a porn movie? We all have like weird things that we've done in our lives, but that takes the cake. literally takes the cake. And now they're dusting off the skeleton for fingerprints, I guess, maybe. Okay, so Mary Woodhouse is dead, and she gets the most pathetic tombstone I've ever seen in my life, with a picture of her. I don't think it's a very flattering picture. And her coffin is black, and it's it's so many characters. I have no idea who's who. This guy, this Columbo, walks up to the grave, and he's he's got a notepad, so it might actually be Columbo. He's writing something. He's perched on the coffin and he's writing. Strange movie. And this guy's still eating. Come on, mate. Show some goddamn respect. This guy's literally Columbo. And these two guys, the two cemetery guys, are saying, show some respect to the dead. You're smoking a cigarette and your friend was just jerking off the porn over a grave. You can't show any less respect than that, surely. Jesus. Also, how many days has it been since she died? It can't be more than what? The next morning? And they've already done the autopsy. And I mean, we all know what she died of. But they've already done the autopsy. Clearly, they would have had to if they buried already. And all funeral stuff. Do witches not have any basic, rights or anything? Oh shit, the flower they buried her with is wilting. I mean, wouldn't the witches know about zombies? Wouldn't they know about all that shit on Zombie Island from, zombie flesh eaters? I mean, I'm assuming it's the same continuity. They're already dragging this out. They've got to show us the worst grave diggers since the guy from Megan is missing. Exactly, God, that movie ever comes on Shudder. Oh, I might have to do a live. I have to do a live recap for that. This fucking rainbow looking motherfucker with beard. Columbo is I don't know, it's one mystery I can't solve. Yeah, Columbo. Actually, wait a sec. The first scene, we know who we know who carried out murder. This really is a Columbo episode. We already know who did it, and it's just Columbo trying to figure out who did it. We could get mother of all bar scenes at the end of this. Oh my God, this actress lives on. Oh my God, she can't even do a convincing job of being buried alive. You are no Uma Thurman. Literally, you are not. God, she's just. And somehow he hears her banging on coffin despite the fact that she's buried under ions and ions of mud. Columbo's like, nope, apparently he didn't. Apparently that very specific sound that you heard was not worth investigating. Wait, no, he stops, he turns. Maybe he hears it, maybe. You're a detective, mate, Maybe you hear it, maybe. Suddenly he hears it. There is no way he would hear that sound. And if he did hear that sound, he would run over immediately. If he just heard the slight sound, he would not come over. The fact he's reacting so strongly indicates that he hears the full noise and doesn't think it's worth investigating without a bit of thought. What is going on? Now, wait, stop, turn. Lucio, did you have a 25-page script again? Oh, okay, fingernail scraping, that's disgusting. But this actress is terrible. Now Columbo's going to leave again? No, stop. See, that's disgusting. That's proper disgusting. This actress is terrible. She is awful. See, this is why you always do a fucking autopsy. and check the pulse, like, not rocket science. Oh, guess he didn't hear anything. Oh, now he heard something. Careful, mate. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, mate. She lost her eye once before. Jesus Christ, love, calm down. Fucking hell. Where's the zombies? Come on, I want to see zombies. What is going on? She's the witch who died isn't dead. She's come back. And priest commits suicide because of the witches, but the witch freaked out because she didn't do it, and then she saw it, and then the priest is dead, and this woman's died but isn't dead. She's come back, and Columbo found the body, and the grave diggers were jerking off over the grave, and it's just, then the grave diggers didn't bury her properly, but she wasn't dead in the first place, and then Columbo almost murdered her with the axe but didn't, and the fingernails are bloody, and what is going on? Why was the guy at the house with the blow-up doll? Why did it inflate straight away? What was with the baby? The baby in the corner? It's only 28 minutes in. What is going on? Sorry, my squeaky voice, but what is going on? Seriously. No. What are you talking about? Was Mary dead or not? Did she wake up? What? Sorry, what are you talking about? Seriously, I hate it. I would rather they not explain it in movies like this than explain it that badly. Suddenly, there's portals to demonic dimensions that must be shut, otherwise no one will ever die again. But Mary died and came back, and she seems fine. Like, she's not a zombie. Like, you're talking about prophecy, but if you know the prophecy, then why wouldn't you do something to stop it? You just were fucking creeping on a priest to commit suicide, but the implication wasn't you guys caused it. Like, and now we're in a sex club. Random woman is walking around looking for Bob. Can't find Bob because I don't know who Bob is. I don't even know if Bob is Captain Movie. Oh, Bob is... Who the fuck's Bob? He's lying down freaking out. Oh, is this the guy from... What? That... Oh shit, Bob's running. Did he bring Creepy Baby back? Bob, why would you bring Creepy Zombie Baby back? Where? I don't know geography of where we are. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh. You can make her eat the offal. Eat it! Eat the girl! Eat the offal! Eat it! Oh, it's the priest! Oh, he's squishing the offal and shit. Oh, that's disgusting. You make her eat it. I guess these zombies different. They don't want to eat your skin. They want to make you eat bits of their brains, I guess. Like, literal zombification. Who's Emily? Oh, she's usually home this afternoon. I hope nothing's happened. That's terrible accent, but it's very English. Town. People in this town. People in this town. The movie is called City of the Living Dead. The movie is not called Town of the Living Dead. City of the Living Dead. You can't have dialogue which says, in this town, town, if it's meant to be set in a city. That is false advertising, Lucio. I did not ask that. I wanted a city. I wanted a full city full of zombies, not a town. Not a town called Dunwich. No, you lied to me. I want a city. I want a city guard. I want Mayor from Jaws. I want shit to get real. Oh, now we're getting real. It's another uncomfortable set scene in the Lucio Fulci movie. What the devil's the matter with it's about to be an army of fucking zombies coming after you, making you eat their offal? Wait, what? What the devil is wrong with you? This place gives me willies. Oh, come on, you're not a little child anymore, are you? This dialogue hurts my soul. So does this incredibly uncomfortable make-out scene. Like, it's the way you talk a woman down. You know? In fact, you have to in these movies to create tension. In fact, they always have to do a scene where a woman doesn't seem particularly into it, but guy talks her into it. The fact that I understand this made in 70s or early 80s or whatever, but it's just mind blowing that we still get movies like this today where conflict exists from I don't want to do it. I'll talk you into it. Okay, I'll do it. And Priest is hanging from rope. He just appeared, hung from rope, and then disappeared. But it looked nothing like the actor from the original scene. So is it a different priest? Are they just hanging a priest just committing suicide everywhere? Is it witch and cult, Nazi cult injected suicide? Who knows? Now he appears again. And he's like, hello. Hello, love. Oh, they're making eye contact. The priest is love. Oh shit, her eyes are bleeding. That's the power of the hello, love. Oh shit, wait, what? So, the zombie powers are they can turn you into a zombie by making you eat their brains, or if they make eye contact with you for long enough, you bleed from every orifice and foam from the mouth and bleed from the mouth. Oh, strawberry jam watch. And the guy next to her is like, wait, what? I didn't sign up for this. And now his door's locked because the zombies have the power to lock doors. Oh, giblets. Oh, she's throwing up giblets. Oh no, her intestines. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh wait, she's throwing up everything. Bloody hell. This poor actress. Imagine, like, fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell. Lucio, we get the point. Jesus Christ. What sort of zombie is this? Oh, they're squeezing their head. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so fucked up. What sort of zombies are these? Is this like... I think Lucio's gone confused. I think he's very confused, and I think he's going more for the witchcraft angle. Like, Lucio, these aren't zombies. You know, you can't call movies City of the Living Dead if it's not set in a city, and if the zombies aren't zombies, because Living Dead is symbolic and representative of zombies. They are the living that are also dead. They don't have the power to force you to throw up every internal organ. That's not a zombie. I get Lucio didn't want to make the exact same movie as some Flesh Eaters, and it's not. It's got more of a slight American Werewolf in London vibe. I think it came out before it. But... Oh, that's good to know. She wasn't strangled. Apparently, this woman did not die by cardiac arrest. She died of fear. Wait, what? Wait, sorry. What? Oh, no, wait, sorry, what? No. No, sorry, hang on a second. How can you deduce that she died of fear when she had all that shit smushed around her mouth? She died of suffocation, you quack motherfucker. What? Exactly, how'd you miss that? Sorry, the Lucio Fulci movies take place in a universe where you can't smell anything. How do you miss that? They always miss this. I imagine it's the most disgusting universe in the history of universe. Most disgusting place ever in terms of how much it stinks, and they never react to it. Why don't they react to it? I don't understand. It's not enough tea. I need a kettle in the bedroom. Oh, it's gone cold. Swap it. We'll have some blackcurrant. No, De Niro's not in this movie. Don't be silly. Don't say things you'll later regret. Columbo and Mary Woodhouse having chat. You didn't see a priest. You convinced the priest commit suicide. Why were you watching Priest? Wait, no. What? No, wait. How would that work? Sorry, just back up a sec. How do you unlock a gateway to a demonic dimension? How do you do it? I don't understand. I'm very confused right now. And now we're in the cemetery. I don't have any sense of how much time has passed in this movie. Because it seems like 2 weeks have passed, because 2 people have died. But at the same time, I have to assume 2 weeks haven't passed, because Mary was clearly not dead, and they immediately buried her, and then she woke up. Like, no one did proper work to bury that woman. I refuse to believe that any of the proper steps were taken. And now they're immediately going to... What do they do? Embalm? It's not even a day! Literally, I don't know what is going on. Or is this a priest? I don't fucking know. I have no idea what's going on. He's painting this woman's lips a fine shade of rouge. And he's dabbing her with with facial stuff and blush or whatever. So we're at the funeral home, and none of these deaths were they clearly were not caused by being frightened to death. You know that. Anyone can look at these people and think that's not what happened. Oh, we're back at the bar. Clearly these guys got over being scared. Clearly these things weren't all shot in the same day. Oh man, this guy's going to vamoose because the hair's growing too thick. It's important. We finally get some half decent acting. So she's very sad that her daughter's dead. And this creepy looking kid in the background. It's creepy bowl cut looking John Lennon looking motherfucker in the background. You know, like, I don't like Be Cruel kids, but there's so much wrong with that kid, it's scary. And now 1970s Peter Green's back. Am I meant to take this character seriously? Like, it seems like his stuff is straight out of a sitcom. Like, the blow up doll, the leaving his partner to die. I mean, that's disgusting, but this guy could have a laugh track on everything that he does in the movie. Like, clearly. Just a round of applause. Now he's walking through another creepy place. Is this... Oh, I guess this is meant to be a guy they don't trust. So priest comes down. What? The priest can teleport and he comes down from ceiling, hung from rope. And he disappears, but rope stays, then rope disappears. And I don't think this is a zombie movie, guys. I don't think this is a movie about zombies. And now Peter Green's running for his life, and then we cut. Columbo is a great detective, but he's got lost. He's got lost in the town of Dunwich. It's a town. It's not even say you work as a cop in the town. You were in town. You drove out of town for some reason, and now you're lost. Why would you drive out of town? Where is he going? How big is this town? Like, look, I grew up in small town England, okay? A town, not even a decent sized town in England. You can drive from one end to the other end in under 2 hours. In under 2 hours, and this guy got lost. He's a cop in a small town. How the fuck do you get lost, mate? And now they only have 48 hours to solve this. Again, not a problem. You live in a town. It's not difficult to find something in a town where you've lived for years, a town where you are the predominant police officer in the town, or journalist, whatever. Either way, you know where is where in town, and you would not possibly be able to get lost. But you would also not drive out of town, stop, look at a map and say, we've only got 2 days to solve this. Why would you drive out of town? It's either a city or a town. It can't be both. If it's a city, why were you in countryside? If it's a town, why were you in countryside? Not rocket science. Not rocket science, mate. Is this a priest? Or is this like a zombie minion? Is this like the Renfrew of this? No, he sticks his hand in, his dumbass sticks his hand in the, so they are zombies then. Because he stuck his hand, Moriarty and Son Funeral Home. Moriarty and Son's Funeral Home. Maury fucking Artie and Son's Funeral Home. Is this taking the piss now? Seriously. I am so hungry. But I'm also so confused. So the zombies now bite? You know, the zombies aren't zombies that you have magical powers and don't bite people, they just smother them. Apparently now also bite people. Like, why did she bite him? Is she a different zombie? Are there levels of zombies in this city that's not a city, that's a town? I love the music though. Lucio Fulci is great at music. And now that we're in Kid's room, he has a giant stuffed dog, a giant stuffed bulldog, and a rocking chair. Why would you give your child a rocking chair? And his window's open. Stupid kid left his window open. Stupid young John Lennon left his window open. Can you imagine? Like, why would you leave your window open, you stupid, stupid child? Seriously, what is wrong with kids in movies? They always write them to be the dumbest people, the most inept. I get they're a child and they don't have, like, the full adult common sense. But they don't act human. Like, nothing. This kid's reactions. If you can't write a child character, if you can't cast a child character, don't include a kid in the movie. Zombie Flesh Eaters had no kids. It was a perfectly good zombie movie. Okay? This kid adds nothing to the movie. He is somehow even more dumb than that silly woman from Zombie Flesh Eaters who had her back to a wall when she knew a zombie is trying to get through the door. I mean, this is why people criticise the last It movie. I liked it because those kids, A, acted like kids, would actually act, and B, were given dimensions beyond I'm a scared child. That's just seeing a scared child is not entertaining, especially when the child can't act. Or even speak. And also, these adults look like grandparents rather than parents. Shut up, you stupid kid. God, this fucking child. Shut up. That's not your mum, that's your grandmother. Clearly, the ages do not match up for her being able to have a kid your age. She's in her 60s, and you are, I guess, 9 or 10? Like, I don't think there's enough IVF. I'll be honest. I don't think, for that couple, there's not enough IVF to get them to have kids. And if they could, and they had you, oh my God, I think you would be sent off to live with an adoption agency. I genuinely do. So now the woman from Therapy is painting a demonic looking rhino? Like, why would you foreshadow things that you are not going to have in a movie? Why would you do it? Oh, God damn. That would be an interesting villain. The Rhino King from Dimension 94. The demonic Rhino King. He speaks in a clipped Scottish accent. He walks on hind legs and he carries the flaming sword of Benuzu. But we won't get that because Lucio Fulci is batshit insane, but in a way which is complimentive of his budget, or lack thereof. So, I'm so tired. Oh. There's no time to explain, you won't believe me anyway. That sums up Lucio Fulci movies completely. And also the idea of a hysterical woman, because he can't write a competent female character. They need to be fucking hysterical. Why would the woman you're seeing therapy, you're her therapist, she's coming to you for therapy, why would you phone her, why would you answer the phone and say, I'll be there soon, honey? That's really unprofessional on so many levels. Fraser Crane would never do that. Niles Crane would never do that. Disgusting. Peter Green's in his car and he's scared. And he's lost his missus, he's lost his blow-up doll. He's seeing fucked up shit, so he's just going to have to lie down in the car. Now outside the house, this movie is disproving my theory that movies don't need establishing shots, because I have no idea what the geography is, what location is. Like this actually does seem like a town, to be honest. That's quite a cool shot. They're silhouetted through the partition with a gun. I like that. That's good. You don't have to ask him once to come in, love. Come on. Get out of your ass. You can't hide the gun. He just saw it through the window and in your hand. Yeah, I think we all consider you a basket case. And also, he would not discuss this outside the office. He said you weren't stark raving mad. What are you talking about? I just can't with this dialogue. It's so bad, and I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm glad that I couldn't find Revenge by Way, because I would at some point, but I'm glad I couldn't find it because I am having a lot of fun watching this terrible movie. Oh, there's a dead body on the floor. Can't keep track of who's dying and who's not dying at this point. This music is amazing. If you're watching this, and I hope you are, I hope you appreciate how amazing this music is. So good. How'd she get there? Exactly, how'd she get here? Lucio Fulci loves writing female characters saying they think they're losing their mind. Like, why would you ask that? That's a rhetorical question. You are losing your mind. You are batshit insane. They'll get out of there. They'll escape. But they'll drink some whiskey first, because that's what you do. That's brilliant. That should be tagline. We don't believe in Twilight Zone. I guess we'll call sheriff on this matter. Like, surely that's the first thing you'd do. And now we hear the farty noise of zombification process kicking in. Or not zombification, because they're not zombies, except they are sometimes. Except sometimes we get musical cues from zombie flesh eaters and sometimes we don't. And also these people don't seem to understand what's going on. And now where did he pick the gun up? I remember him picking the gun up. He don't seem surprised that the door was left wide open, despite the fact that it wasn't left wide open. And even if it was left wide open, it's clearly a noise of someone walking through a door. And there's only one person in the house, and that person was dead. And now look on the floor, and she's gone. Why did that take 2 seconds to pan down? Why did they seem to stare at it for a second before actually reacting to it? Why am I asking all these questions? And now she's gone up a floor. Sorry, she's gone upstairs. Just leave. Just leave. Well, I'm sorry, mate. Where did she go? No! Why would you search? The dead body on the floor has disappeared. The woman you're with, who you see for therapy, who you've deduced is not insane, hears noises upstairs. Maybe you should go outside and leave and not come back. What the fuck is that painting? That picture even, it's just a creepy stone doll. Wait, what? What? Is she in the walls? What? There were feet in a little hole sticking out of the wall. Oh my god. This is an ordeal. It's too early to drink beer, but man, it's tempting to drink beer. So, just over halfway point of this, and I'll say this is an interesting experiment, but not necessarily the best idea to do having just woke up on a Sunday. Oh, God. Oh. It is fun though, and I like it. I don't like the lack of tension between them, a lack of chemistry even. I mean, no tension either, but there's no chemistry. There's glass sitting up wall and there's blood dripping from glass. It's very accurate glass. My God. I love sound effects too. You know, for tension, I said this about Don Flesh Eaters. I don't think Lucio Fulci can write or direct worth a damn in terms of like the acting performances. But in terms of the aesthetics, he's so good. He gets that you can have those little images like the blood dripping from the glass and the foggy background and all of that, and have them really work. And he's very good at it. Sorry, hang on a second. The priest is now telling us that this place was built on Salem, the village of Salem, but movie's called City of Living Dead, but Dunwich is a town, but they have to go to the village of Salem. So let's start again. The movie's called City of the Living Dead. It's set in the town of Dunwich, the small town, and they have to go to a place that was erected over the village of Salem. So why couldn't it have been called City of the Living Dead? And it's actually a town, but the movie will end in the erected commune on the village of Salem. Or why could you have not just called it Town of the Dead? Simple. But City of Living Dead sounds better, I'll give you. But if it's not set in a city, then don't say city. I don't know who this woman is. I don't know who any of these characters are, but I particularly don't know this woman. But she's found Bob, Peter Green. Wait, sorry. Jesus Christ! Calm down, mate. Don't smack a guy and then turn the electric drill on. What? I'm sorry. What is going on? Are you really going to murder this guy? Wait, what? Is this a different movie? Why is it... Sorry, to explain. Bob ran into this woman named Anne who had joint stuffed into her knickers, and she said, "Do you want to smoke a joint with me?" And then her father attacked Bob/Peter Green, and then an electric saw turned on, or drill or something, and now he's trying to murder Bob by pushing his head into a saw, and Bob's offering no defence. So this is a good time to find out that Anchor only does 60-minute segments, because I got to the 72-minute mark of this movie, and then I decided to look up an internet link because I was trying to advertise a friend's YouTube series, and it dawned on me that it stopped recording. So I will need to pick up from where I left off. So this is just me saying sorry about confusion, and I would be picking up from where I left off. So it's not a continuous video this time, unfortunately. There is a gap, but if you can pause now and press play when I come back, that'll be fine. Thanks for listening. So, right, we're back, and I'm at 59 minutes 54 seconds, and unfortunately I have to rewatch part of this movie again. Hopefully if you're watching first time you're going straight through, because why would you want to watch this twice? Right, fuck it. We're back at the bit where there's a silhouette on window of Alfred Hitchcock looking motherfucker. Because why not? We're back to the cemetery, and oh my god, I have to do this rant again. Oh dear god. That's not your natural accent. That's not the accent you were using earlier. Yep, welcome to the City of Dead. I hit that line again. I did a rant last time about how it's the City of Dead, but it's actually Town for the Dead, and also they're in Salem, which is a village erected under a graveyard. Oh god, this is just pain to sit through twice. And now all our plots insert like fucking Magnolia and shit, which actually is quite apt for what happens in second. I like to imagine that P.T. Anderson watched this cinematic extra and thought, hey, that's how I'll make Magnolia. I'll do a bunch of shit that doesn't make any sense, but I'll have good dialogue so people won't notice. Good dialogue, incidentally, is important, because this movie exemplifies the fact that horror movies without conflict don't really work. Because there's no conflict. There's external conflict of the living dead, but internally and between characters there's no conflict. These characters there's nothing. They're not angry. They don't all want different. They all want the same thing, but it's all so vague. Like, it just doesn't seem like they're particularly doing a good job of conveying what these characters want and what their needs are. I'm so bored. They're not conveying what needs are, and what their wants are, and what their desires are. In script writing, you need that. You need to have a goal, a character arc, and a true character. None of these characters have true characters. They're all exerting certain personalities, but there's nothing beneath them. There's also annoying plot contrivances and not plot holes, but things like witches who have gone in just this bit, and I mentioned again. There's this bit I was talking about Raven Magnolia. I won't go into detail, because if you haven't seen Magnolia, you should watch it. Everyone who raves about P.T. Anderson's new stuff, I agree, I think it's great, but fucking Boogie Nights is a literal disproving of the sophomore slump. Literal disproving. And in this scene we're getting I don't know if this is the sophomore movie for Lucio Fulci, but it's definitely the slump from Zombie Flesh Eaters. These characters are all getting locusts smashed, slamming onto their faces. One of them throws up a bit of cream soup, doesn't appear particularly fazed by it. The visuals is great. I like Lucio Fulci's visuals. I would say it again for many times. He's great at creating creepy shit like this. Sometimes it does make sense, like bit with the I don't even know if it's gone, but in this case it makes sense. It's a really stark image. Like you take a photograph of this image and put it in any horror movie in country, and people be like, wow, I want to watch that movie. So that's a really cool effect. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that he's trying to go out of his way to come up with these weird, gross images. Not like something like It's not like something like Island of Death, which is just shit. Incidentally, you guys, the finale of season 1 at the moment the bottle episode, because I'm planning season 1 to be about 13 episodes at the moment. It might change. But finale is going to be a bottle episode with which watches Island of Death. I might have to be very drunk for that one. I'm just saying up front, because I watched that and it's literally one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's staggeringly awful, repugnant filmmaking. And for that one, I recommend that you don't watch it. Don't watch a movie. Just listen. You know, I'll describe as much as I can without going into specifics. Anyway, back to John John. His parents died 2 days. His grandparents died 2 days ago, and blood is dripping from the ceiling. Via what looks like a brain that's been embedded in plaster. Really strange, really gross. I always seem to have cold when doing this. If you notice, VHS I had cold. You know, VHS 2 kinda. This I really do have cold. It's because I work very hard and I do this and I socialise. So I have to jam all of that in. But don't feel bad for me because doing this podcast, I love it. I genuinely love it. And when I was seeing the Attitude Era live yesterday, they do wrestling podcasts based on the Attitude Era. Those guys fucking it. Genuine rock stars. Like, you watch them on stage and you listen to reaction they get all of that. And all I think of is that's what I want to do. Maybe you'll think he's not good enough. But oh God, even just doing this, even for in this regard, is amazing. I love it. So much fun. God, this kid can't act. He's terrible. So awful. Don't patronise the little brat. He knows what he's done. He's so Columbo. He's got to go funeral parlour. He's got to have the parlour scene. He's got to investigate the people who may have caused this. You know, we know who did it, but Columbo needs to interrogate them, get them to confess, you know? Because they all secretly won't confess. 26 minutes left. Now get Zombie Flesh Eaters rip off music. And that's fine. You know, if you're going to rip off the best, rip anyone off, you should rip off the best. And if you've done it yourself, then you should definitely rip your own work off. I mean, John Carpenter made a career out of that. One upping is great. Fucking soundtrack for shit. Incidentally, by the end of today, I've done 5 podcasts in 4 weeks. I'm pretty proud of that. You know, the goal was always to get 10 and go from there, but I think I'll actually get 13. And look, I really should add, I keep saying this, I love Lucio Fulci. Is like, he might not actually design the music, but I think he has a real input on what it sounds like, and he does such a good job. It's so cool, it's so atmospheric, so... And it's also great, because this is only a little change, it's only a little bit of change and reworking for some Flesh Eaters ones. But it's great. So it displays continuity in a musical sense. And I think a lot of people forget that. They think continuity is just what happens in the movie. But you can create visual and tonal and like musical, even anecdotal continuity, like little things left. Things that an actor does in one movie infringing on another, musical scores, like popping up here and there, and not in that Marvel Cinematic Universe way, because this isn't technically a sequel on Flesh Eaters, but it shares a nature with it, I guess you could say. And I don't know why there's monkeys in the background. I guess sort of you can go with the idea that monkeys spread and grave zombification too. That's awesome. That shot of Emily under the stairs, just blank stare, just that one shot, and then she grabs Susan and rips her back her head open. Oh, speak of, this was the point last time I was trying to promote my friend's YouTube channel. If you search for Marionette, Creepy by Candlelight on YouTube, she's put up a bunch of videos and they're all great. Really good videos. And I've always said my goal in life with creative stuff is to obviously be as successful as possible, but to leverage that success and try to pass it on as much as I can to my friends who make creative stuff, because I think the real goal of anyone should be to work with your friends in a creative sense. And if you can benefit them and benefit you, great. But also, good people deserve good things happen to them. So watch Marionette on YouTube. The latest video's gone up. It's the name eludes at the moment, but she investigates a friary in Ireland, and it's very cool, and it's got heartwarming, hilarious ending. So definitely Marionette on YouTube. Creep by Candlelight. Watch it. It's really good. If I got anything for that wrong, I'm sure I'll get a very amusing message correcting me, and I'll correct it for the next episode. Not VHS Viral, but for the next episode after that. Anyway, John John's escaped from zombie number 2. And Emily's caught up with him because she can teleport apparently. And this actress has got a great, I don't really know what's going on look on her face. And any of these images of the living dead, you could photograph and put online, and people be like, I want to watch that movie. And I think that's Fulci's gift. He makes iconic shit. It makes you want to watch his movies. Like Selling Points. That image doesn't need any context, doesn't need any translation. Just up as is. Up as it is. It's a bit like the eye impaling from some flesh eaters. He knows how to sell a movie. He's a truly international director. Anyway, Emily's just staring at the therapist because Fulci doesn't know how to actually structure half his scenes. He just knows how great the iconic imagery. Columbo's telling people what to do. I genuinely do think this character was actually based on Columbo. But at the same time, where's that cop gone from earlier? The cop was investigating witches. He's just disappeared. The impression might be a bit like Tom Wiseau in Room, where actors just leave and they don't come back and they just need to replace them for other actors. Like this far away shot is this great job of creating tension for the final scene. It's strange that Fulci nails all the ones that don't require external action. Just shots of people walking, he can create the perfect image and perfect iconography for them. But in terms of action scenes and stuff like that, he might get visuals right, but he can't get the characters or the actors to do the correct job. Like, the zombie actors are great. They get what they're doing. But the actual actors in these movies don't seem to do a very good job of putting across what they're meant to be conveying. But I don't know whether that's the actor's fault or the script's fault. Why does this character change his mind? Superstitious, not superstitious. Superstitious, now he's saying zombies dead leaving their greatest love crap. You've seen so much weird shit and you're not believing it. Like, at this point in the movie, these characters should be believing it. The fact they don't is a flaw of the movie. I don't know what they're reacting to. This movie's very unclear at points what characters are actually seeing and meant to be reacting to. Enough points it's too clear. It's very confusing. Not long left. There's only... Well, it says 18 minutes 43. Incidentally, this is in HD, and it does look at points. It looks very nice. Seriously, it sounds like there's monkeys everywhere. If there are monkeys, if there's meant to be monkeys in the background, why can't we see them? I would love to see a Lucio Fulci. I would love to have seen him make a movie based on But Congo. I think that would have been absolutely amazing. Because he's so weird. In fact, that disappoints me now. I want there to be a Lucio Fulci version of Michael Crichton's Congo. That'd be amazing. Or someone make a movie based on that book, but done in style of Lucio Fulci. Let's go. Shudder, if you're watching this, seriously, throw money at someone to make a Lucio Fulci style movie based on But Congo. I mean, if you throw money at me, I'd happily make it, but you know, I'd be happy if someone else did it and I'd just recap it. But you should do that. And then they should call it Michael Crichton's Lucio Fulci's Congo. That'd be amazing. There's zombies teleporting out of nowhere for this movie, which zombies don't teleport, so these aren't zombies, these are demonic entities. And usually I get pissed off when movies do that, like 28 Days Later with the rage monsters, but in this case zombies do not teleport. That's just not in their purview. So demonic entities. And also it was bad because you start movie saying literally the character creates a gateway to an evil dimension, and then you don't use that. You call them zombies and living dead. Don't call them zombies. Like, they should be called City of the Demonic Gateway. That would be a fucking awesome title. You know, like, because it's such a great idea. But they don't go with that idea because zombies were popular at times. They go there. But, like, they're not zombies. They are zombies, but they're not zombies at the same time. It's very strange. Columbo, you should stop smoking, mate. You're going to die of lung cancer. Oh, no. Oh, I said something bad. So, pushing open the tombstone of Thomas' family. Thomas is the father, a priest from earlier, who commits suicide and somehow opened the gateway to an evil dimension, which the gateway leads people who've died here to rise up, I guess. It doesn't feel like you need to open the gateway to another dimension for that to happen. It's very things very tangible. Tangential, so well do. And now they're climbing in the Thomas burial plot. I guess this is actually like a chamber of some sort. I guess fit that many bodies in there, it'd have to be. But wait, what? Because how would you fit bodies in there? There's no safe way to put bodies inside. There's a rickety ladder, but you couldn't carry a coffin down there. Unless there's another entrance. But if there's another entrance, why don't they go in that entrance instead of this one? I wish I was reviewing Revenge. Because, like, I was hoping that this would be for good movies, but, you know, evolution of podcasts and all that. And in fact, I'm recording 2 episodes today. I might not even get VHS viral. This is exhausting me. Absolutely exhausting me. But on plus side, we learned Anchor and does 60 minutes at a time, so I can actually prepare for that next time. Do a part 1, part 2. I guess do it in parts, yeah. You passed his grave, you moron. So it's saying 1980. That's very telling. I don't rate this highly on my list of movies. I do oddly rate it highly on my list of demonic gateway possession movies. I mean, it's a long way below Event Horizon, but it's a very good, very admirable take on genre. Like, I love the idea behind. I don't think I'll go more detail again. This is not a very good zombie movie, but if you view it as a different sort of movie, it is genuinely good. I mean, rubbish. You can call something rubbish but enjoy it and still think it has value. You know, like. And you can also say something's rubbish and has no value. So. Rats! 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 Why do it have to be rats? You have the rat get inside there. Seriously, how did the rat get inside there? Was it inside when they buried Thomas? Because it'd have to be, surely. Because otherwise, how'd it get in there? Because if it got in there, there'd be an easier way for them to open this up, surely. Oh no, body's gone. Oh, that's how a rat got in. It broke out. The not zombie broke out, and then rat broke in. And then why wouldn't rat go back out? What am I questioning this? I miss instantly. I miss bits like this where they're showing a zombie's eating someone. But I really do miss the tape recorders in horror movies thing, because I remember my favourite part of Evil Dead 2 was Evil Dead 2, because they find the tape recorder of the professor's studies into the Necronomicon, and I love it because you always get these very astutely, professionally authoritative voices, and they speak on tapes with such clarity, and it's so cool because they find tape and then you've uncovered a bit of mystery. The finding of tape is a bit of conflict and a plot device, but the actual find of it, they feel like they've accomplished something. Then when they listen to the tape, then when they listen to the tape, it has such a teacherly nature things, like you're learning, which is cool because like you feel like you're learning a key part of mythology, and that wasn't really what just happened. Just all points bulletin from cops, but at the same time, it means so much more than a walkie-talkie or something like that. It's very cool, and I think it ties into my love of video games like Resident Evil, where and Alan Wake and whatnot, where you find this shit. Like even Friday the 13th game, when you find tapes and listen to them, and you get a vital piece of backstory you wouldn't otherwise know, you feel like you've accomplished something. And I know I haven't accomplished, and you haven't accomplished something watching this movie, because we haven't, but it's still cool. Oh shit, Columbo! No, Columbo! Again, ties back to the there's no stakes thing. Columbo can die here, but it doesn't mean anything, because he's got no arc. He's just doing things to do them. And also, none of the characters seem to give a shit. Also, rats are hungry. Oh, those rats are adorable. They're just hungry. Like, they're going to become zombies in a second, but they are fucking adorable. Also, why is this woman head zombie? Why has she got magical powers? Not much going on. Zombie's got magical powers, and Mary's not much of a witch. Sorry, that's my stomach rumbling. He stabbed Susan in the gut. But she's a zombie, mate. That's not going to do the trick. Oh no, apparently it has done the trick because she's not a zombie. See, this is what I mean. They don't know what a zombie. Lucio Fulci seems to have forgotten what a zombie is. Because zombies don't die when you stab them in the gut. Or even drop down. See, he's sad, and I get that, but like at the same time, you haven't set up a character arc. Or a plot resolution. Or a true character. You're just doing things to do them. And also, you haven't taken out Last Zombie. Because that water dripping's quite creepy. like use of minimalist sound in movies can be quite cool. Less is more when it comes to sounds. You have silence for a few seconds and then something happens on and off. It has a really cool effect. Like, so akin to if you're alone in your house in the middle of the night and you hear water dripping, that'll wake you up and you'll be startled. You hear doors shut, you'll be startled. It's a human response. And sometimes it's annoying horror movies when they do jump scares like that, but other times it's not a jump scare, it's literally just like a drip and it puts you on edge. And this cavern set they've designed is really cool, by the way. I mean, it's very atmospheric, very, very. I won't say it's not minimalist. It's not trying to draw your attention to it, but at the same time, the lighting, the blue stuff lighting, and the creepy skeletons and the cobwebs and the blue tint and music. It creates this really terrifying aesthetic. Oh shit. This is so zombie fleshy, there's this music, because the zombies aren't zombies. In the city, it's not city. In the town, it's not town. In village, it's not village. They're all waking up. This movie could be called AKA the movie. You know, really good. Because F thing is AKA for something different. Like, they're not zombies. They're zombies, but they're not zombies. This movie's called The City That's Not... The City That's Not City of Living Dead That's Not Living Dead. I love these wake-up shots. So this is pure Fulci. He did same thing in Zombie Flesh Eaters. Same in Zombie Flesh Eaters. The zombies waking up and coming forward and marching. That's also really cool mirror on ceiling. It's like plate glass and it's multicoloured. And we're getting sense... I mean, it's kind of weird. This feels like... This movie feels like that Tarantino style effect of... There's not a lot that... There's a lot more that could be put in about backstory and stuff like that of the gateway and whatnot. Almost like could be a mini-series, but then characters don't have depth for that. And clearly Fulci cares more about the subtle backstory. He did the same thing in Zombie Flesh Eaters with the Spanish conquistadors. He loves the teasers of that, like the fact that this story is much bigger than anyone knows. He's a master at that, I'd say. And only 5 minutes left, y'all. Oh shit, teleportation priest zombie. In words of Arnold, you want ugly motherfucker. This Peter Cushing looking motherfucker. He's smiling for the camera, Michael. What a beautiful smile. Lucio Fulci loves putting this woman through eye horror. Oh, right in the gut, right in gizzards. Ooh. Alright, noise. Now he's on fire. He got stabbed in the gut, now he's on fire. Because why not? I like the 3 blade tears and no whiskers though. She does seem like a crazy cat lady. Why are the zombies on fire? Is the game... Lucio Fulci probably knows why, but he doesn't feel it's important to actually explain in the movie. In some ways it's not, because it's lovely. It's a core effect. Clearly it's part of his continuity. Clearly it's part of canon backstory mythology. Just leave it at that. These characters, like the 2 characters watching this don't understand. Despite the fact one of them's literally a witch. They don't understand what's going on fully, so why would we? It's like Indiana Jones. Like, this shit's beyond human comprehension. Even for that guy, he's just walking to wall over and over again on fire. Like, mate, state of your fucking walking, mate. Seriously. And now we get shot of all zombies stood still on fire because, they're just effects and prosthetics at this point. So people aren't there, so just have them stood still. It's a very cool effect though. Like the fire being the most sharp colour in the frame. Like you get the orangey red clashing with the blue and the sort of sludgy brown. Quite a cool effect. Oh, thank God we're almost over. I'm amazed there's only like 2 minutes. There's less than 2 minutes of credits, actually. Anyway, we're in Graveyard. John's there. It's really blue and green and foggy and... Oh no, someone's coming out grave and it's the therapist man. And Mary's coming too. Mary, who's not a witch anymore. And not contrary anymore. I hate John so much. What a horrible child. He's possessed, isn't he? Wait, what? 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 What in the fuck is that? What happened? What's the ending of the movie? Like, what was she reacting to? I'm sorry, what? That's not an ending. That's not an ending. That just stops. The movie just stopped. What was she reacting to? Why was she scared? We could ponder these questions for years, me and you, the viewer. But we're not going to, because I'm going to turn this off. That was an experience. I enjoyed it. I had fun. And in terms of possessed Demon Gateway movies, I rate that relatively highly. A long way below Event Horizon, granted. But kind of slightly above Cloverfield Paradox. But that's... And I don't like Sunshine, so above that. Feel free to throw me your complaints. But I would say that in terms of zombie movies, that was very bad. In terms of Lucio Fulci movies... This is a good one. I'd say music's great, direction's great, aesthetics great, visuals great, but the acting was horrific as usual, and the writing wasn't much better. But I think I would leave it there, and hopefully, we'll look at some reviews. 4 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. 6.3 out of 10 from IMDb. I would not go for that. And what's Lucio Fulci known for? Murder, Rock, Dancing Death, City of the Living Dead, A Cat in the Brain, A House by Cemetery. I think I should try Cat in the Brain at some point. Oh, wait. There's his first part of his Death trilogy, also including Beyond and House by Cemetery. Huh. Right, we'll get to those at some point. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, the first bottle episode. I enjoyed doing it from a nice, comfortable place, and I will see you on... It's kind of weird, so I'm recording this on Sunday. It'll go up on Tuesday, and I'll be recording VHS Viral later on, but I will, in terms of this recap, which goes up on Tuesday, that'll be it until I see you on Friday. So remember, life is beautiful.